That doesn't look like medium coverage. I think it is very absorbable. Hi guys, it's me Vasilikis, and in this video we are going to be testing a new foundation by Urban Decay. This one is the Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. You can find this in 12 shades and the price of it is $29 or £29 or 32 euros. They claim that this foundation can last up to 24 hours and that it has a medium coverage. Also, it can hydrate your skin all day long. And it is specifically designed for thirsty skin, so I have dry and sensitive skin, and we're gonna see how it looks at the end of the day. I'm gonna be doing a wear test, of course. This product is vegan and it contains kombucha filtrate and also marula oil that can moisturize your skin. The Tinted Glow Hydrator can give a dewy, juicy finish on your skin. We're gonna check that. On their website it says that you can use it also with your fingers, so we're gonna try that as well, also with a sponge and a brush. We're gonna see what works better. Don't forget to subscribe. On my channel you can find makeup reviews, tutorials and unboxing videos. And let's start with this beautiful product here. The packaging is super elegant and the design is luxurious. It doesn't feel like a cheap product, and we have a squeezable tube. I hope this works for me because it wasn't cheap. Before I start with this one, I'm gonna apply a little bit of primer. This one here is the Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base by Catrice Cosmetics. This one is long lasting and oil free. It is one of my favorite primers. I use it all the time in my foundation reviews. And now it's time for the Hydromaniac Foundation. I forgot to tell you what is the shade that I got. I bought the shade 30 Light. I'm hoping it is the shade for me. I like that the opening of the tube is not letting a lot of product out. Moment of truth. Okay, I think the shade is exactly for me. I'm gonna use a little bit with my fingertips just to see how it looks. Oh my god, that doesn't look like medium coverage. It has a light chemical scent. It reminds me of herbals. Maybe it is the kombucha or the marula oil. I don't usually like applying my products with my fingers because I have sensitive skin and I don't want to apply a lot of pressure on my skin. As I can see with the fingers, I can see that the product is a little bit unblended and not very natural. So I'm taking some with my sponge as well. This is by Catrice and I'm just pressing to blend the product out. So with a light layer of the product, it covered a lot of the redness that I have on my cheeks. Also the veins that I have here. Today they were so vibrant and visible and they are almost gone. I can see some shadows, but that's nothing. It is definitely a glowy foundation. It is very sticky. I will definitely set it with powder. I don't want it to transfer on my clothes and everywhere basically. What I like is that it looks very natural and I didn't use a lot of product. So let's go to the other side. I'm gonna use a brush and this one is a buffer brush by Essence. Surprisingly, with the brush, I have less coverage, maybe because I didn't distribute the product with my fingers first and I just took it with the brush. You can see that I still have a lot of product here, but it's not easy to transfer it on my face. On this side, I have used less products. We can see a little bit my pimples here, some redness and a little bit my veins, but this is also very natural and it has a very nice coverage. I'm gonna use a little bit more just to see if the product is buildable. Before we talk about the product, I want to see if it oxidizes, so I'm gonna let this a little bit on my hand. And let's talk foundation. Mirror, check. I can still see a little bit of the shadows from the discolorations that are not fully covered, but this product claims that it has a medium coverage, so that's okay. I have also tried to apply the product with a sponge. I think it is very absorbable. In my opinion, the best way to apply this foundation is to distribute it all over your face and then blend it with a sponge or a brush. I didn't like a lot this brush today for this product. I think it was very stiff. I think it oxidized oxidizes. I can also see that from my face. Let's use a little bit. And as we can see, it oxidizes definitely a shade. As we can see, it oxidizes so fast. I mean, it's been like a minute and it looks like that. So far it didn't crease and it didn't set on my fine lines. I'm very curious to see how it looks with powder, and it is super sticky. I'm terrified for that. We're gonna need a lot of powder. Let's continue with some concealer. I'm gonna be using this one by Essence. It is the Matte Camouflage Concealer in the shade 30 Light Honey. I'm also using some around my lips just to see how it blends with the foundation. The concealer and the foundation blended very nicely into each other. As we can see, I have now some crease lines. I'm gonna blend them out. And after that, I'm gonna use this powder here by Too Faced. This one is the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder, and I'm gonna use this to set my face makeup. For the face, I'm using the Flat Powder Brush by Essence, and for the eyes, I'm using the Luxie Brush 209. So I have used a lot of powder to set it because it is a very sticky product, and after that, I want also to blend on top of it powder products just to see if they are best friends or enemies. As we can see, now it is completely matte. To contour my face, I'm gonna be using this Essence Hello Good Stuff Matte and Glow Bronzer. This one is nourishing and it contains cocoa. It smells so nice. I'm taking some with my brush. This one is a face brush by Essence. And for the nose, I'm using the BH Cosmetics brush number 6. I'm gonna be using this new blush by L'Oreal. This one is the Melon Dollar Baby Skin Awakening Blush. This one also smells fantastic. It has like a sweet scent, like watermelons, I think. And this is in the shade 3 Watermelon Addict. A little bit on the nose as well. To highlight my cheekbones, I'm gonna use this one by Essence. This one is the highlighter in the shade 20 Hypnotic. It gives such a pretty glow to the skin, and it goes very well with the blush. With the previous brush, I'm just blending everything together with circular motions. Hi guys, it's been almost 10 hours and let's see what happened with the foundation. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I was watching Community on Netflix and I almost forgot that I'm doing a wear test today. Cool, cool, cool. The foundation didn't cling on any oily areas. It creased a little bit on my forehead, but not a lot. That's the same also in between my brows and on the smile lines, but this is something that you can retouch pretty easily, and you can just blend it with your finger and then set it with powder. This hydrating foundation was very comfortable on the skin all day long. Now I have a very glowy finish. I think that if you don't use a mattifying powder to set it, you're gonna look even glowier. I also want to try and mix it with a mattifying foundation just to see if I can make it more natural glowy. I think this is very glowy for me. I have a lot of glow on the cheeks, on the chin, between the brows. The forehead is not so glowy, I think, especially on the cheeks. I don't like that because it can intensify my pores, and I have a lot of pores. I think it lasted very well. After 10 hours, this is looking very smooth on my skin. So I want to press a little bit with a tissue just to see how it looks. And always you are removing foundation. My pores are still visible here. I think I just need a different primer. I think it's a nice product. It does what it claims. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about this foundation, and you can find here more of my reviews. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!